Have you ever wanted to weld two pieces of metal together? Well, in this video, I'm going to teach you how to weld the simple T-joint. In this speech, I'm going to cover things such as the safety gear, how to set your machine and prepare your metal, and techniques on how to get the optimal penetration when welding. So first, let's start with the safety gear. The safety gear you're going to need is things such as the helmet, you're going to need safety gloves, and then a long sleeve shirt like a fire resistant one, or you can use an all cotton shirt like I'm wearing right now. So now that we covered safety gear, let's go over how to set your machine up. So this is the flux core welder, which is a wire-fed machine that goes through the gun. So to set it up, you're going to need to turn it on the very back, and then you're going to figure out what type of metal thickness you're welding. So this is 14 gauge steel. You want to go into the side of the chart and dial the knobs to the recommended setting, which is 4 for amperage and 8 for the wire speed. So now that we got that, let's set your weld or metal up. So first you want to put your clamp on so the metal will stay at a 90-degree angle when you're tacking your welds. Then you want to attach your ground clamp, which goes on here, and then you want to start your tack weld. So you hold your weld on each corner and hold it down for 1 second. One, there you go. So now your weld's tack, which means you can now remove your holder, which will make the weld will stay still. So now that we have that, let's talk about the techniques that you're going to need to get your optimal penetration when welding. So to do that, I'm going to teach you the push-pull method. The push-pull method is a simple technique, but yet it works pretty well. It's pretty effective. So how to do that is you start here, go forward, back, forward, back, forward, back, forward, back. And you want to do that the whole way until you run out of metal. And this will make sure the weld will have good penetration the whole way through, as long as you're stable and keep the gun at the 45-degree angle along the whole piece of the metal. And then another technique is you want to listen for frying bacon sound. When you hear that sizzling sound, it will mean that the weld is getting good penetration and the weld will hold. So now we talked about the techniques, let's wrap things up here. In this speech, I covered things such as the safety gear, how to set your machine up and how to prepare your metal. And then finally, I talked about the techniques that you're going to need to use when making your first weld. I hope that after watching this video, welding is not as intimidating as it may look, and now you'll be able to weld the simple T-joint like a pro. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.